So, hi everyone. I'm actually happy to make again a video. As I teased earlier today, I decided um, to present to you and all my Tom Ford fragrances that I own and my um, impressions of them. And when I look at how many they are, I have to say it seems like I'm a big Tom Ford fan. And yeah, I totally am. I think it's a very great brand, and it is such a variety between them. There's so many different smells in there to find, and it's just breathtaking. So I would say maybe one little mark, this one behind here, this Eau de Soleil Blanc, I will not include because it's not one I own, but it's one of my mom's fragrances. So yeah, I would say we don't, I don't have a particular order right now in my head, so I'm gonna just start now, I think. I'm gonna spray each of these. Some of them are boxed still, but like this one. But I have a sample here to then still smell it. To be honest, the ones that are still boxed are the Oud Wood Intense. No, the Tobacco Oud Intense and the Tobacco Vanille. And yeah, so they are just boxed because I was not too sure back then about them, but now I am. But I still have so much samples of it, so I don't have to unbox it yet. So yeah, let's get to it. I have a lot of paper towels here. So let's start maybe with the Tom Ford Noir Extreme for men. So this one actually, I will still spray it even though I don't have to, but because I have it very much in my mind. Um, this one, yeah, it's a very nice up class 1 million kind of fragrance, rather sweet, but very pleasant. It is, yeah, it's gorgeously high end smelling. I talked a lot about it, so I'm not gonna go any further here. Great one, especially for not the oldest persons, and very high class. So, next one is actually Tom Ford Noir for women. And I bought this one because it to me smells a bit more intense than the Tom Ford Noir Extreme one, but not in a feminine way. But the same fragrance, just stronger, in my opinion. Let's see if it's still like that for me. But I didn't buy it in the store because I thought it was extremely expensive there. But online, and yeah, you see, sometimes your impressions change. It smells really close to the Noir Extreme one. Again, this is for men, this is for women, um, but it is more flowery. Still, yet more intense, has a bit less of that tobacco vibe, in my opinion, but nowhere near being feminine or something like that. It's really unisex, I would say. Nobody's gonna act up and say, you don't smell like your gender is supposed to smell, something like that. People who do that are really on the horrible way, in my opinion. Yeah, it's very similar, um, equal performance, I would say, just a bit more intense, but both are not the longest lasting ones. You can definitely see that they are not private blend. So, coming up next is let's do Black Orchid. I also think it's so fun. It's so nice, this little thing here, like this badge. Badge is the wrong word, I think. I don't know. So, Black Orchid. Oh yeah, wow. Sometimes this reminds me of a Haribo Colorado package that you just opened. Oh, it's so So flowery, so powerful, and so not feminine. Also, I would say it's so much unisex, even though it's marketed as a women's fragrance. It's just beautiful. Very flowery, kind of candy smelling. For sure, nothing that you would say is extremely masculine. That's for sure. Like it's very, very nice. If I had to choose, I would rather like to smell that on a beautiful woman, though, of course. But also, men, if they have the kind of style, can wear this totally. You know how who I imagine wearing this one as a man, like maybe a member of a harder rock or a metal band with here with black stuff here around the eyes and stuff, wearing a tight tank top. Yeah, I can see someone like that wearing that when it comes to men. Okay, so the next one, I would say we go with holy crap. I would say we go with oud wood. This is I'm not even sure. I think it is a unisex rated fragrance, as most of these private blend ones. This is the first Tom Ford fragrance I ever owned. I bought it in Sweden, where it was a lot less expensive somehow, even though it was a very nice store. It was instead of 200 euros for that bottle. It was just 120, just 120 euros. So oud wood, you probably have heard of that one already because it's a multi-seller, very, very known. This one, this one, when I first smelled it back then in Sweden, it reminded me a lot of sauna. Like my dad and I were both very big sauna fans, and with this water with flavors in it, like when you put it on the hot stones and it has this beautiful smell, it kind of got me that vibe. It is a very easy oud fragrance, like nothing fecal there, nothing complicated. Like most people wouldn't even say it is considered to be a very oud based fragrance or in that territory. It's a very, very nice smelling, uh, also very sexy smelling fragrance. I would say it's more for men than for women, but both, of course, can wear it as always. But it's very nice. It's not complicated. It will not get you a headache or something. It is an um, easy to go fragrance. Definitely, you can spray it on, and you will be happy with it. Also, the performance is very good, actually. It's often criticized for the performance, but in my opinion, this is not fair because I think the performance is pretty good. So, coming to the next one, I would say we go with, because I haven't talked at all about this one on my channel so far, I think it is Tom Ford Plum Japonaise. I don't know how to pronounce it though. So this one was a gift from my parents when they came back from a holiday. They were on a duty-free store on the Flughafen. Before they took a plane and stuff. So, as the name says, it has a lot of plum, and yeah, and this one is. I always considered it to be a very heavy plum fragrance. Like it is very fruity, but it's kind of something that can give you a headache sometimes. It's a very overloadingly dominant with its presence. It has a lot of flowers also in it. The plum note is very dark. It's not that easy. Often in women's fragrances seen sweetness. It's a heavy sweetness. It's something that demands attention of you. And it's there was a funny story. I once was a fan of of a Bond Number 9 fragrance. That is a brand, I think, from America. And what was the name of it again? It was sold out back then and not reproduced, and that was very sad for me. What was the name again of it? Bond Number 9. I can't remember. It was about a famous art person, and this was compared to it. I don't see the comparison fair. I think, yeah, this one is a very heavy, flowery plum. Definitely worth trying, but you have to try it first before you buy that. I still think about the name of the Bond Number 9 fragrance. I have it almost. Forget it. Okay, next one is Noir de Noir, my absolute favorite fragrance of all time. So, as I always say with this one, need I say more? But this one is just, oh my goodness. Oh. I am done. I'm done. Next one. I can't do this. This is too much. This is too much. Next one. Next one. Next one. So maybe let's jump to one that is boxed here still, and let's go with Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Now, of course, I have to show the bottle. However, the package, at least. There you go. Still sealed. Oh, it even has the Douglas price shield on it. Still funny. Okay, so Tobacco Vanille. Oh, I can see this is a rather older smelling sample. That still gets that crazy vanilla tobacco Christmas sweets vibe. This is like the Christmas market with all the sweets, with the gingerbread, with all the candy, and wow. This is so crazy. Also smells like tea, like very, wow, like a fruity tea, and it's just like a bombshell. This is a real bombshell. I hope you can see all these ones. Maybe do like that now. This is, this is super crazy. I would never hesitate to wear it anywhere. I don't give a shit. But this one is really crazy. You have to try it out. It's like so many notes in there. Like when you first will smell it, your head will be like, that is sweet. It has a great tea vibe. I don't get too much vanilla for the name of Tobacco Vanille. It's just a Christmas market fragrance. It's amazing, super sweet. So let's go with the next boxed fragrance. Still, I have, like, you know, when you get to Tom Ford and you buy a fragrance, you can ask always if they can make you fill you a sample, and then they put it in that nicely made little bottle packaging, and this little awesome bottle here. It's super funny and super high-endish in my opinion. Even has his own deckel. So, and this one is a heavy one. This one is a super heavy one. This is maybe one of the heaviest in the whole Tom Ford line. But the normal one is even harder. Yeah, wow. Okay, Tobacco Oud Intense. This is what the name says, is tobacco, it is oud, and it is very intense. Like, watch out, boys and girls. This has definitely that oudi note together with that tobacco in that combination that can come across a bit fecal, definitely. But the normal oud wood, funny wise, is a lot more in that direction. It smells even more fecal. But this one, the combination of the oud and the tobacco is deadly. It is very cool. You have to like it, but it's because it's very stressing. It can be very stress inducing even. If someone wears many sprays of this one, you can be like, oh my god, I have to go somewhere else because it's so breathtakingly heavy. And trust me, this one is a challenge. Like, I had to have it just because of the art in it. It's just beautiful. I love Tom Ford. But this one, it really it's funny, it has a poop note in it. But it's also very nice. It's very luxurious. Let's say luxurious poop. Should stop. Not that Tom Ford is gonna hunt me down or something. No, but I like it. I like it. I don't know if I would ever wear it. Why did I buy it then? It's a wow. It's really, it gets harder. It's get hard. This one is actually harder than the Rammstein one. Smelly fragrance, but I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's definitely I would give it an 8 out of 10 just because of its brutality. It's fucking crazy. Okay, so ending we're almost done here. Let's go with the next one, Tuscan Leather. I also talked about this one. I don't know which rapper it was. Was it Drake? I think it was Drake. Drake said, smells like a brick. So like cocaine. And I don't know how cocaine smells. Like, honestly, I don't know. I have not tried cocaine. I am not too much interested into cocaine. I'm not interested into any drugs at all. I think that's a dark world, but everyone has to know what he's doing and stuff. This one smells really cool. It smells like a leather jacket with many raspberries squeezed on it, like everywhere. Like, it's bloody red from the raspberries. Like, that are the notes you get here, like leather and raspberries. People say it's a demanding scent. I don't necessarily think so, but you of course have to wear a good outfit for it. Like, wear your best leather jacket, even if you're it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Like a tight, good-looking leather jacket, a good badass style. Wear this fragrance, you're gonna come across as a cool person. There is a copy of this one from Rammstein, which is sold here in grocery stores all over, which is called cocaine. So this is also another indication that it might really be that smell of fresh cocaine. But the Rammstein version is very not so good in my opinion. I tried it. I wanted to like it, but I didn't like it too much. Also because I know Tuscan Leather, which is like the super high version of that one. So yeah, it's super good. I love it. So coming to the last one. This is, oh, I see I have still the sticker on the metal plate of the name. That's pretty cool that they make a like a protection on it. It's Tom Ford Oud Wood Intense. So this one is also very harsh bottle. It's beautiful. Oh, I also have the sticker on here. I will not put it away also because I think it should. Wow. Okay. So okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can tell. Oh yeah, this one is also a banger. Wow. This smells like leather boots. It's funny. This one really smells like leather boots and just leather. The main notes I get from this is like first leather, second leather, third leather. And somewhere in between there must be also oud because it says that. Funny thing is, we also had oud wood, which is supposed to be a less harsh variation of oud wood intense. But the funny thing is, they both have zero things to do with each other. Like oud wood is like, hey, let's go out, woo, hey. You smell good. Oh, thank you. You too. and fragrance, yeah. And this one here, this is like that fragrance, like you go around, people that cross you are like, oh, what is that? And they may ask you what the hell you're wearing, because they're either offended or interested in what kind of monster you have on your skin. Don't get me wrong, it's not unpleasant, but it's also not pleasant. It just smells like leather. It's like, that's it. It's I mainly bought it because someone once said it smelled great on me, so I had to buy it. But this one, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. In the intense ones, I would totally prefer Tobacco Oud Intense, because it just has more variation in it. So that were my Tom Ford fragrances. Were pretty many fragrances, really. Wow. I'm not sure if I really need all these ones, but okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the weather is better at your place. Here it is a bit mediocre, kind of mood downgrading, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you don't mind the long video, and I love you guys. Peace.